In the realm of politics, polls are the compass that guide us through the complex landscape of public opinion. They offer a glimpse into potential election outcomes, providing a sense of direction in an otherwise unpredictable environment. Polls serve as a snapshot of public sentiment, capturing the mood of the electorate at a given moment. They help us understand where candidates stand in the eyes of the public, offering insights into voter preferences and trends. However, the 2020 U.S. presidential election served as a stark reminder that polls are not infallible. Despite their widespread use and the sophisticated methodologies behind them, they can still miss the mark. The unexpected results of the 2020 election left many questioning the accuracy and reliability of these surveys. The discrepancy between predicted outcomes and actual results was a wake-up call for pollsters and analysts alike. While polls accurately predicted the winner of the popular vote, they significantly underestimated support for Donald Trump, particularly in key battleground states. This underestimation had a profound impact on the perceived reliability of polling data. This discrepancy between predictions and outcomes has fueled a critical examination of polling methodologies. Experts are now delving deeper into the factors that led to these inaccuracies, seeking to understand the complexities of voter behavior and the limitations of traditional polling techniques. The quest for answers continues as the polling industry strives to regain public trust and improve the accuracy of future surveys. One factor contributing to polling inaccuracies is the challenge of accurately representing all segments of the electorate. Undersampling occurs when certain demographic groups are not included in the survey sample in proportion to their representation in the population. This can lead to skewed results that do not reflect the true diversity of opinions. For instance, if a poll underrepresents rural voters, it may fail to capture the sentiment of this demographic, potentially leading to inaccurate predictions. Ensuring that polls accurately reflect the demographic makeup of the electorate is crucial for obtaining reliable results. Another challenge in predicting election outcomes is the fluidity of voter sentiment. Many voters delay making their final decision until the very last minute, making it difficult for polls to capture these late shifts in opinion. This is particularly relevant in closely contested elections where a small number of undecided voters can swing the outcome. Polls conducted closer to Election Day are more likely to capture these late-breaking trends. But even then, there is always a degree of uncertainty. The unpredictable nature of voter behavior, especially in the final days leading up to an election, poses a significant challenge for pollsters. Even when polls accurately capture a representative sample of the electorate, misinterpreting the data can lead to inaccurate predictions. This can occur when analysts fail to account for margins of error, which are inherent in any survey research. Margins of error represent the range within which the true population value is likely to fall. Failing to consider these margins can lead to overconfidence in poll results and an inaccurate assessment of the race. Section 5. The silent majority non-response bias in polling. Non-response bias is a persistent challenge in survey research, and it played a significant role in the polling inaccuracies of the 2020 election. This bias occurs when individuals who choose not to participate in a survey have different characteristics or opinions than those who do respond. In the context of political polling, certain voter demographics may be less inclined to respond to surveys, potentially skewing the results. For example, if a significant portion of a particular candidate's supporters chooses not to participate in polls, their support may be underestimated. Section 6. Technology's impact: how polling is changing. The rise of technology has had a profound impact on the polling industry, both in terms of the methods used to conduct surveys and the challenges faced in reaching potential respondents. Traditional methods, such as landline phone surveys, are becoming less effective as fewer people use landlines. The decline of landline phones and the increasing use of cell phones have changed the landscape of polling. People are more likely to screen calls or ignore unknown numbers, making it harder for pollsters to get responses. Online platforms and mobile apps have become new tools for conducting surveys, but they come with their own set of challenges. Reaching a representative sample of the electorate is more difficult than ever. Additionally, the proliferation of misinformation and disinformation online can influence public opinion. Social media platforms can amplify false information, making it harder for pollsters to gauge true sentiment. This makes it more challenging for pollsters to gauge true sentiment. Pollsters must now sift through conflicting data and navigate a landscape where public opinion can be easily swayed by false narratives. Adapting to these technological changes and finding new ways to reach voters is crucial for the future of accurate polling. Innovative methods, such as using social media analytics and machine learning algorithms, are being tested to improve accuracy and reliability. The polling industry must continue to evolve, embracing new technologies and methodologies to stay relevant and effective in capturing the true voice of the public. Section 7. Improving methodology, refining the science of surveys. Addressing the challenges that led to polling inaccuracies in 2020 requires a multifaceted approach, starting with improving the methodologies used to conduct surveys. This includes refining sampling techniques to ensure that all segments of the electorate are accurately represented. Pollsters are exploring new methods, such as online panels and address-based sampling, to reach a wider range of potential respondents. These methods, while not without their own limitations, offer promising avenues for improving the representativeness of survey samples. Transparency is key, building trust in the process. In addition to methodological improvements, increasing transparency in the polling process is essential for rebuilding public trust. This includes providing detailed information about the sampling methods used, the response rates achieved, and the margins of error associated with the results. When pollsters are transparent about their methods and limitations, it allows for greater scrutiny and understanding of the results. This, in turn, can help to mitigate the spread of misinformation and promote a more informed public discourse. Digital engagement, reaching voters where they are. As technology continues to shape the media landscape, pollsters must adapt by engaging voters on digital platforms. This includes utilizing social media, online advertising, and other digital tools to reach potential respondents where they are most active. By meeting voters on their preferred platforms, pollsters can increase the reach and representativeness of their surveys. This requires a deep understanding of online behavior and the ability to tailor messaging to specific audiences. Combating non-response bias, ensuring every voice counts. Addressing non-response bias is crucial for improving the accuracy of polls. This involves developing strategies to encourage participation from those who are less likely to respond to surveys. This may include offering incentives for participation, using multiple modes of data collection like phone, online, and mail, and tailoring survey questions and language to be more appealing to specific demographics. Conclusion. Lessons from 2020 for a more accurate 2024. The 2020 U.S. presidential elections served as a wake-up call for the polling industry, highlighting the challenges and limitations of predicting election outcomes in an increasingly complex and polarized political landscape. The unexpected results and discrepancies between polls and actual outcomes underscored the need for a thorough reevaluation of polling practices. By learning from the mistakes of the past and embracing new technologies and methodologies, pollsters can strive to provide more accurate and reliable insights into public opinion. This includes leveraging big data analytics, machine learning algorithms, and more sophisticated sampling techniques to capture a more representative snapshot of the electorate. The quest for accurate polling is an ongoing process, requiring constant adaptation and innovation. Pollsters must remain vigilant and responsive to the ever-changing dynamics of voter behavior and preferences, ensuring that their methods evolve in tandem with societal shifts. By addressing the issues of undersampling, last-minute decision-making, data misinterpretation, non-response bias, and technological changes, pollsters can enhance the credibility and accuracy of their predictions. This involves not only refining data collection techniques, but also improving the interpretation and communication of polling results to the public. We can move towards a future where polls serve as a more reliable guide to the will of the people. This vision requires a collaborative effort among pollsters, data scientists, and political analysts to ensure that polling remains a valuable tool for understanding public sentiment. What are your thoughts on the future of polling? As we look ahead to 2024, it is crucial to consider how these lessons from 2020 can be applied to create a more accurate and trustworthy polling landscape. Your insights and perspectives are vital in shaping this future.